morning, people. This is Lee Craft, the host of the What If podcast. The name of my show this morning is called And. It's for the people who've been incarcerated, who lost their home, who fell on hard times, and people want to hold it up in your face. Man, you've been in jail. I want you to don't get mad, don't get upset. And what else you got? Look, you change your lifestyle, right? Now you got your own business. Now you're doing better, right? They want to hold your past against you. Just don't get mad. Don't go back and forth. Just say and. What else? And. Look, all I'm saying to the people, let nobody get you back to where you came from. You were back there for a reason. Everybody that I've known, everybody that I read about has gone through hard times. Nelson Mandela was incarcerated for 25 years for doing something he didn't do, right? But he came out on top, right? And they probably said, Nelson, why you, and? I'm just saying. But before we get started, if you have any comments or concerns, please email me at leecraftwhatif@gmail.com or go to Anchor, Spotify, YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, Threads, and Instagram. Look for the animated black man with a white beard smiling and profiling and finally realize they trying to size me up. Yeah, I think I might have ran out of breath this morning. But hey, long run out all my breath. I'll be breathless. Look, the people, this was on my mind this morning. People have a tendency of trying to hold your past against you. Why? I don't know. I know. Well, I take that back. I do know. Because you came from the abyss to on top of all this. And you still standing. They hate that. They despise that. And that's the problem that you have to keep on pushing and moving forward. Don't revert back to doing stupid things like arguing with an idiot. You probably say, Lee Craft, why you say that, Lee Craft? It's true. My grandfather said, if you argue with a fool, that make two fools talking. That's what my grandfather told me. So I think I had to let it marinate for a minute, for probably about 15 years. I said, Grandfather, you sure ain't lying. You sure ain't lying. That's all I'm saying to people. Everybody got a past. Just because a man been incarcerated, that don't mean there's some wrong because he's been incarcerated. Bad things happen to good people. And good things happen to bad people. It's just the way it is. So you just got to live your life and stay in your lane. But be mindful. No matter what you're going through, I can guarantee you one thing, that is going to be okay as long as you make God a part of your life. That's the what if guarantee. What if you add God to your diet? I guarantee you everything's going to be okay. The person that you see that had their mouth on you and stuff, you say, hey, how you doing this morning? They trying to figure out, how come you're not mad or bitter at me? That's that's your department. I'm in the wrong department. My department is happiness, joy, and peace. Your department is being miserable, unhappy. Look, when you got God in your life, when you've grown, don't let your past keep you from moving on. That's all I'm saying to people. Look, everybody did something wrong that they're not proud of. Only thing that's yours is televised. Everybody know about what happened to you. You just said, and what else? Own it. And keep moving. And keep moving. They don't mean no good. When people slam things in your face, they don't mean no good by that. You just gotta have to take the high road and just keep moving. And while you move, you say, God, I thank you. I thank you for this opportunity, Lord, that you bestowed upon me, Lee Craft. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Like I said, that was on my mind this morning for those who, like I said, who ran across hard times early on in life. Like I said, my grandmother always said, "Don't be a fool all your life, son. Just the first quarter. By the time you get 20-some years old, you need to learn something. Don't keep on making the same mistakes." That what she meant. And like it took me a while to. Well, I was no bad child, no way. But like I said, but still, I did some stupid things like everybody else did. Shoot, man, I did some things so stupid, man. I don't want to talk about it. Hey, we all have been there. We all have done that. You say you haven't done that, you're lying. The worst person you lie to is yourself. And I don't believe in lying to myself. I keep it real with myself. Lee Andrew, I said, you know what you did? Yeah, it was bad. Yeah, it was terrible. It's terrible. You almost hurt us. So like I say to people, I know my children say, Daddy, you're not a good storyteller. I tell my children all the time, I know I'm not a good storyteller, but one thing that I do know is what comes from the heart reaches the heart. So, like I said, hey, that was on my mind this morning. So, With that being said, this is Lee Craft. This is my podcast. What if you have any comments or concerns, please email me at leecraftwhatif@gmail.com. One band, one sound. Together, we got an opportunity to turn this whole world around. But in order to have a real conversation, you got to have real people if you want to have that real conversation. Have a blessed day. And please find time and make time to tell God. Thank you. Stay blessed.